those things are, I think they're still good. Then I would be like, what else is cheap? You know, I found like oatmeal, man. I would like try to make my own oatmeal using the hot water from like a gas station. Guys, man, I had some guy, he's actually from my church, which I actually haven't been going to church for like a long time. It's like, I know it sounds bad because I am a Christian, but I don't consider going to church as a priority. Plus, how are you gonna go to church expediting? You know? But anyways, this guy, I used to fix computers for him because I understand computers. Like, this is something I was actually good at in the beginning, computers. This guy would call me up like a doctor. He was like a truck driver. He said, hey, can you come over and fix my computer? And guys, I would go there, I would wait, I would spend hours upon hours. I would sometimes end up taking his computer home and still stay till the middle of the night for free fixing his computer. Guys, at my lowest point, when I was actually thinking about switching over, maybe like going from a Sprinter to like maybe like delivering cars and stuff, like getting a car hauler, you know, like a dually truck. Basically somebody, like one of my friends said, hey, he actually knows a guy that's selling a dually, he wants to get rid of it. And yeah, I guess I could, you know, because he was using it like the whole cars. Guys, I called this guy up, and this guy, even though I didn't say nothing to him, all I was interested was in that he called me a bum. I'm like, why are you calling me a bum? He's like, well, you're in a Sprinter van, you sleep like a bum, and this and that. And you should be in the truck because the truck, there's a sleeper, but you're basically like this and like that, and you're like a bum. Like, guys, that really felt bad. That really felt bad. Nobody should call you a bum, you know. And, like, I wasn't even gonna continue that conversation. I didn't try to get an argument with him. I'm thinking, dang, I cannot believe, I thought this guy was my friend, and yet he's calling me a bum. You know, like, and also, like, at the lowest point, guys, like, people that you thought were your friends, you soon realize they're actually making fun of you now, because now you don't have a house. You basically got a van like I had. I was barely making payments for it. I didn't have nothing to show for it. So it's like, now they look down upon you, and they're thinking you're nobody, you know. And we all are somebody. We might go through struggles, we might have money one day, we might not have the next day. But guys, that taught me a lesson, man. I realized, man, most people that I know are not my friends. And you know, it's really disappointing, because when they needed help, I was there for them. When they had questions, I answered them. But whenever you're like in this financial situation, even though you're not complaining, you're not asking for their money, they still look down on you. And you know, try asking for mine. That's not even gonna work, you know. So guys, it's like, live and learn. I'm thinking, man, I'm just gonna keep trying hard, and I'm gonna achieve what I want to achieve. I don't need to prove myself to nobody. I'm just gonna go at it, and I'm just gonna try to, with the struggles, I'm just gonna keep going forward, guys. And so that's actually what I end up doing, guys. I barely scraped some money together, guys, and I left Nations Express. I left them. I went to Allstate Express, guys, and I still don't have any fuel money. I still, you know, but I actually, you know, was able to at least leave and get another company. So Allstate Express, of course, they put a satellite on my van. They have all these deductions and whatnot. I'm not gonna get into them, but they gave me a fuel card as well that also has charges, that also has you know, cash advance charges and stuff, plus other charges as well. But guys, at least this company had a lot of work, so I started working like crazy, guys. I would like just work like a beast, man. And I started making more money, and then I started noticing, like, after about 3 months to 4 months, work started slowing down. So I work I think for like another 6 months, and then I found this other company, and this is the company I work for now. I'm not gonna mention the name because they don't want to be mentioned. If somebody's interested to maybe get some information on them, you could email me, because you know, there's a lot of people watching, and this company don't want to get overwhelmed with phone calls and stuff, because they just don't hire right off the bat. They need somebody to vouch for you, that you know they know you're a good driver and stuff like that, and you know, you're gonna be good to work with, and you have a dependable van, that kind of thing. So plus they don't take old vans anymore. I got grandfathered in. So at the time when I was actually trying to get a job with them, they were like, well, you got an old van. And I'm like, I could fix it, I've been fixing it, you know, because by this time I already learned how to fix it and stuff. And so I started working for them, and I keep working, man, like already like a year, guys. and I'm doing pretty good. I paid off my van. I just paid off my van, guys. Just paid it off, and my engine breaks. But I already knew. I kind of like, I saved up about like $10,000. I just needed to get paid. I don't have that money yet, but you know, engine breaks, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna take about a week and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it's a good thing, because I need to wait to actually get paid and stuff. And so I said, hey, can I get a loaner out of Mercedes? And because you know, I'll let Mercedes basically put the engine in. And you guys know that story, you heard it many times. I'm actually going to mention it again in one of my later videos, because I recorded that before this video, so you know, you'll understand all the details about that one. I'm actually wearing my kind of like a mechanic shirt and kind of like working outside, but I actually tell that story kind of like where you know, how I got the engine and stuff like that, and all the little details. But anyways, guys, I bought a brand new engine. I spent all my money, guys. Again, I don't have no money. But I already, of course, I already had the rent by this time. You know, I had my own, you know, for a while now, because I've been working pretty good for Allstate Express and for Turbo, you know, for this other company. Basically, when I paid for my engine, guys, I continued working really hard. I just keep going at it, you know. And basically I started saving money, guys. I started saving money, and I started reading audiobooks. And so when I actually started reading audiobooks, it clicked with me. I'm thinking, wow, there's like so much information here. And like, I did research before. I've learned a lot of interesting stuff before, like especially about like real estate and taxes and stuff like that. But this was like in a book. Like, this felt like me talking to you guys. And actually, this is what I was looking for. This is why I know some of these long videos, you might actually still like them, because this is kind of like an audiobook, and you could like watch me while you know, well, you don't have to actually watch me, you can just listen to me while you drive. You know, maybe it's like, maybe you're gonna like the story by itself. Maybe you're gonna say, hey, you know, he was going through this kind of stuff, I'm going through this kind of stuff, maybe it's gonna get better. And yeah, it does get better, guys. You just cannot give up. You just have to keep going, and you will make. You just gotta try really hard, you know. And you gotta try fixing your own, you know, your own Sprinter van. Save as much money as you can, because it always seems like, man, you just saved up some money, something else breaks, and then you just saved up more money, something else breaks, and it just keeps taking your money, guys. And it takes your money in parts, not to mention if you're gonna go to some kind of shop. This is why I'm making these videos for you guys, that at least I share my knowledge. I don't consider myself better than you. I don't consider myself better than mechanics. I don't even call myself a mechanic, but I share my knowledge, kind of like what I've learned throughout these years, to maybe like help you try to, you know, go through this type of thing a little bit easier. Maybe at least not have a headache like I had, guys, because man, there was points in my life, man, I'm thinking, man, I just made this money, I gotta spend it again. It felt bad, guys. It felt emotional. It felt kind of like, man, like you're a man, but you're about to cry. That's what it felt like, because you're thinking, man, when is this gonna stop? Like, it just keep breaking and breaking and breaking. Like, it's just like, when does it stop? It just doesn't stop, guys. The only thing you could do is learn how to fix it yourself, and just keep going at it. Plus, guys, not only that, if you're gonna break down while you're doing the work, well, now your reputation with the company goes down. Now they're thinking you're not dependable with your old Sprinter. Now they're like, hey, we're not gonna work with you. So guess what happened when my engine first broke down? When my engine broke down, that was my first breakdown. My company told me, they're like, we're not gonna work with you. I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but because you got a breakdown, you're not dependable, we're not gonna work with you. And then when I came to their office, so I told them, you guys are not gonna work with me. They're like, did you say that? We didn't say that. No, we're gonna work with you. You know, they were kind of funny about it. But of course, I'm a, you know, dependable driver and stuff. You don't want to lose drivers like me, because I do my work like as if it was my own business, and because I do consider this my business, but also their business. I want to make sure that the company that I work with, that their reputation is not going to go down because I'm late with the delivery, because I'm late for a pickup, because I broke down and now the delivery's going to be late, you know, and they have to find somebody else. So I try to avoid these things, and that's really hard to do, guys. When I got the new engine, it became a lot easier, because after that engine, I didn't have a single breakdown with the company. Hey, I had breakdowns, I had them, but I had time to fix them and resolve them. Like, my alternator might fail, but guys, 20-30 minutes later, my alternator is back installed because I drive with this part. This is why, guys, I'm gonna make a video, the tools that I carry with me. This is actually was requested with somebody, one of you guys say, hey, can you make a video, what tools do you carry, so we could make sure that we have the correct tools with us, so you know, we could work on our own sprinter. You know, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna make another video, what parts do I carry, because by this time, guys, I've learned what parts actually break, and I carry these parts with me, and there's some parts that I carry with me that I never had to use, but I've seen other people have to use. So I'm thinking, look, I better have these parts with me as well. So guys, I know this is already like long. This is probably gonna be like an hour-long video. It's like 41 minutes and 30 seconds right now, but like this particular video, I know I'm not going off topic or anything. I'm just talking about kind of like how I went from point A to point B, and this is pretty much you know, you